What up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Vibingwithfred, and you see the title of the video. This is not clickbait. This is not nothing for views. This is not nothing to play with. There's some serious shit. Literally, like, my fucking nerves are still going crazy right now. Not even 10 minutes ago, I was in an Uber coming from outside of the tourist zones, and I was coming from my girl's crib. So she doesn't live anywhere nearby. She stays like 30 minutes interior. Like I told you guys many times before, man, once you leave the tourist areas, you're pretty much on your own. I mean, Salvador already, you don't run into too many people who speak English, and if you do, they're only here visiting from other parts of Brazil. With that being said, I'm leaving my girl's crib, right? So I get my Uber, and we're on the highway, and we pass by this police car. It's not even a police. It's not even like the normal police. This is like military, like the highest grade of law enforcement here in Brazil. And different parts of Brazil, they have different types of uniforms, different types of cops. I've never seen these types of law enforcement. So we passed by, like, so we're driving, right? And they're on this side. So we passed by them, and there's a driver, there's a passenger, and there's a passenger in the back. So we obviously lock eyes. Me and the other guy in the back, I'm sitting in the back of the Uber, he's sitting in the back seat of the car, so we lock eyes. But we lock eyes for like not even 20 seconds, bro. Literally, the car pulls up, swerves at us and tells us to pull. I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck? So the Uber is like, just relax. So we pull. He's like aggressively telling us to pull the car over, turn the car off, blah blah blah. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Here we go. So the only thing that's going through my mind right now is just like, either this dude car was involved in some shit, or he just see a black guy in the back and just want to fucking harass, because they do that here in Brazil, bro. So I got my bag with me. I got my laptop in my bag. I got my keys. I got my phone. I got my portable charger. So I got all my shit with me, right? Because I was at my girl's crib. So they pull the car over, and they just like, turn the car off. Get out of the car. Mind you, they don't know that I'm American. They don't know shit, right? So we get out of the car. I got my chapstick, all this shit. I got my phone in my hand. I got my portable charger in my hand. Yeah, I got my chapstick. Bro, as soon as I open the fucking car door, bro, all you hear is ch-ch. I'm just like, oh shit. Like, the shit is getting real, bro. So I'm talking to the driver, like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what am I supposed to do, bro? Is he only referring to you? He talking to me? Like, I don't know what to fucking do. So I'm asking him, am I supposed to stay in the car? Am I supposed to get out of the car? So he's like, just get out of the car. So I'm standing by the car, and next thing you know, you hear all three of these dudes just cocking their shit. And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is about to go down? Like, is this how it's about to end? Over some, whoever the fuck knows, like, what is the issue, bro? So he talking to me. The other guy's on the wall. He's talking to me. He's saying some shit, and he's saying shit I ain't ever heard. So I'm just like, bro. So I'm looking at the Uber driver. He's like, just come over here, put your hands on the wall. So I'm up against the wall. I got my bag and shit right there by the car. He literally grabs my fucking bag and like dumping shit. I'm just like, bro, my laptop is right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, yo. So he going through my bag, emptying shit out. got my phone in there in the car. He's like, what is that? I'm like, it's clearly a phone. And he go in the front seat, like they flipping the fucking the seats, undoing the seat. If I was this dude, if I was the driver of this car, bro, I would be pissed. Like they taking the seat apart, lifting the seat up. Like I didn't even know the seats could do that shit. They lifting the seats up, looking under the shit. The front seat undoing shit. Like, bro, we was literally at this stop for like 45 minutes, dog. Traffic is backed up. They looking like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Like, literally, dudes is like this close to my shit, bro. And these ain't no regular guns like in the States. They not no regular fucking pistols. These is like AR-15, M16s, M5s, shit like that, bro. This is like nothing to fucking play with, right? So he come over here talking to me, asking me, again, he don't even know that I'm American, bro. So he's asking me like, what are you doing in Sussuarana? Which is, again, the outside of the tourist shit. So I'm telling him, bro, like, I forget all Portuguese at this point. Like, I'm literally talking to dude in straight English. So clearly he not understanding shit I'm saying. So I was like, fuck it, bro. Like, so I'm like, so he going through my whole bag. So he think I'm bullshitting. He think that I'm truly Brazilian and I'm just pretending to be American. I'm just like, what sense does that make, right? So I'm telling him, eu não falo Portuguese, which means I don't speak Portuguese, which I do, but I'm telling him, like, bro, I don't speak Portuguese, right? So he's like, nah, so he's steady asking me. So I'm understanding at this point, everything he asking me is like, where are you from? And I'm saying, Estados Unidos, I'm from the United States. It's like, why are you in Sussuarana? I'm like, my girlfriend lives there, bro. Like, I didn't know I didn't know I was not allowed to go, right? I've been going for so long, bro. And Sussuarana has one of the largest favelas in the area. And she don't live in the favelas, but she lives in Sussuarana. So, of course, you got Salvador is the blackest state in Bahia. When I say state, I mean the Bahia. Salvador especially is the largest black population in Brazil outside of Africa, bro. In Sussuarana is completely black. Like you in Baja, Rio Vermelho, you see more white people than anything. Like you see a lot of black people, but you see a lot of white people too. Sussuarana, all black, right? All black. Ain't no white in sight, bruh. So, long story short, he asking me, what are you doing in Sussuarana? So apparently, there's been this dude's car, which again is an everyday regular car that you're gonna see, is being involved and reported in some type of activities, criminal shit, robberies, shootings, shit like that, right? Drug shit. So they literally see a black dude in the back. They see a black guy driving or a light-skinned guy driving. So they just assume possibly could be them, bro. They didn't hold back on shit. They was literally giving us the full fucking business, bro. If it was not for him opening this pocket right here, bro. If it was not for him opening this front pocket, your boy probably would have been out of there. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This right here, the shit's giving me chills just thinking about it, bro. He went through my whole bag and was not convinced that I was American, bro. Cause he was not understanding shit that I was saying to him. But I was like, fuck, like I gotta speak Portuguese to him at this point, cause otherwise otherwise he not understanding shit. I'm just speaking some shit that he don't know, and it's not looking good, bro. So, bro, if it wasn't not for this blue book, it would have been a bad situation, bro. So soon as he saw that, okay, he is in fact an American. So he opened up my passport, saw my photo, saw that it was actually legit, scanned through my shit, and was just like, bro, all right, desculpa, 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 which is I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So he's apologizing, and he's explaining why the shit is happening, right? And he was like, pretty much, I hope you enjoy Brazil. I'm just like, bro, I get you're doing your job, but at the same time, like, I'm sitting here explaining to you, I'm talking to you in a language that you don't know, which you can obviously hear English. And it's just one of them things, bro, like, it's crazy. It's crazy, but that's a normal occurrence in Brazil, bro. Baja, you don't see that shit to happen that much. Rio Vermelho, you don't see that shit happen that much. On Gina, you don't see that shit happen that much. But once you leave outside of them areas, like I've told you guys in many videos, you're on your own, right? And this is just one of those cases of somebody else's fuck up and you just get caught up in the mix. We was there for almost an hour, bro, 45 minutes at this stop. And bro, they flipping the car upside down. Dude got me up against the fucking wall. I'm just like, bro, like, I'm literally trying to explain to you. So he pointing in the car asking me, what is that in the seat? What is that in the seat? Like, bro, it's my phone. And he's telling me to get it, but then the other guy's pointing his gun and saying, no, get back on the wall. I'm like, bro, I don't know what to fucking do right now. I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to do. So y'all do whatever y'all want. You know what I'm saying? Here's my shit. Y'all, that's my shit. So we get back into the Uber after they finally let us go. After they finally convinced that, okay, he's an American, he ain't doing shit. This is in fact an Uber ride. Cause they didn't even believe he was an Uber driver, bro. Cause he didn't even have an Uber sticker on his car or Uber banner or light, none of that shit. So he's like, you're an Uber? They ain't believe shit, bro. So just imagine, bro, being in Brazil and you not knowing Portuguese, right? And you're in your Uber ride and some shit like that happened. And bro, if it wasn't, and the thing, bro, and that's the shit that's even crazy is because I never leave the house with this, bro. I never leave the house with my passport, ever. And I can't even remember why I even have this shit in my bag in the first place. So when I went to Rio de Janeiro, I never took this out, right? So when I traveled, of course, when you're at the airport, you have to have your passport. I never took it out. It's been in my bag since, right? And I haven't left the house with this bag other than to go to my girl crib. And forgot it was in there, right? If it was not for this shit being on me, bruh, who knows what the fuck could have happened. And then my phone was dying. My phone was on like 2%, right? So the time I would have been scrolling through to find a picture of my passport, because I always tell you guys to have a picture of it in your phone. I couldn't even get to the phone. He wouldn't even let me get to my phone. So I would have just been out of there, bro. So this is just a case of shit that happened that had nothing to do with me and got caught up in the mix. It's just one of those things. So just imagine you calling an Uber, not having your passport on you, not speaking the language, and just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, bro. This shit is a scary fucking situation, bro. Especially when you're hearing guns cock and turning safeties off and they ready to blast some shit and they not believing that you're American. You got people here who speak English that are Brazilian that speak good English and they try to pretend to be American, bro. So, and why would he believe that an American is in Sussuarana? Again, like, Americans typically, I would say majority of the time, Americans are not in those areas, bro. So he's not buying that shit at all. So anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I would say, what would you have done? But I'm already convinced I know what you would have done. Nothing. You would have just did the same shit I did. Ain't nothing you can do, bro. But sit there and let them do whatever they need to do. And yeah, I don't know, bro. But that shit right there, this is why I tell you how powerful this is in Brazil, bro. This has saved many lives. This has, bro, when I tell you, I'm not gonna say you untouchable in Brazil. I'm not gonna ever say that, because shit can happen. But you don't hear about shit happening to Americans that much, right? At all, if at all. But the thing is once you have proof that you're American, people typically, like if you go to favelas, which I'm not telling you to go to, but if you go to favelas and you do some shit, or not, right? Which you shouldn't be in favelas at all, but there ain't no reason why you should even be partaking in drug trafficking or solicitation or helping drug dealers. None of that shit. You shouldn't even be doing that, right? Now, if you're doing that, then whatever happens, happens, right? But if you're just a regular American that's just, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's truly really gonna fuck with you, especially people who got power in the streets. They're not gonna fuck with you. Why? Because that brings too much heat to their neighborhood. Cause that's just not local shit, bro. That's the government bringing pressure down on whoever's favela that is, which comunidade, they don't like the word favelas, but everybody knows it as favelas. But comunidades, communities, right? It brings too much heat to their neighborhood. It brings too much heat to where they live, where they make their money, where they do their dirt, whatever they do their shit at. It just brings too much pressure, bro. So them doing some shit without permission, just doing some shit. Now, I'm not gonna say you're not gonna get robbed. You can get robbed for your necklaces, your chains, your phones, shit like that. Yeah, that shit's up for grabs. But as far as deadly measures, it's not gonna happen like that, bro, unless you partaking in activities that you have no parts to be involved in whatsoever. But as far as you just existing, ain't shit really gonna happen to you outside of pickpocket and shit like that. All right. Yeah, bro. But that's a situation that I don't wish anybody to be in, especially if you guys are coming to Brazil and you're not knowing the language and you're not knowing where you at, you're not knowing your surroundings, you're not knowing what the fuck going on. But it can happen, bro, being in an Uber. It can happen just being pulled over because this car looks like it's tied to some other shit. When you're getting in, and that's why I say when you're getting into Ubers that are not authorized through the app, you run the risk of getting into some drug dealer's car or some shit that was committed and with a crime, right? Because they have Ubers here that sit on the side of the street like taxis. And if you need somewhere to go, say an Uber is on the app or not picking up, you just need a quick resource. All right, bet. This Uber is being paid by cash. He's not even truly an Uber through the app, bro. So you get in the car, he gonna take you to your destination. But let's say he did some shit prior, that week, that month, and they've been looking for this dude. And you in the car, you gonna get fought for that shit too, bro. Y'all both gonna go down. So that's why I say do not use cars that are not associated with apps, all right? And always keep some type of form of identification, whether it be the actual, I don't ever require you guys to actually keep the passport on you, but at least have it in your phone, a picture of it, right? Or the passport card, something that identifies that you're not a Brazilian, bro, because they do treat black Brazilians like shit. And if your skin is dark like mine, you have the possibility of being discriminated, bro. And it's just one of those sad realities that exist here in Brazil. The lighter the skin, the more safe you are. That's just the sad reality, bro. So anyways, I'm not gonna continue this video. I think you guys get the point. But if it was not for this blue book, bro, shit could have went completely fucking different today. All right. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm about to go have a fucking drink or something, bro. Cause that shit right there had my nerves all riled up. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. We see you guys in the next video.